rematch about the Milwaukee Bucks. A rematch.
Returning to the wreck with Fresco Benzo. Operating from the elbow, steps back, and look out! Yams home the early Thanksgiving dinner. This oven is specially equipped with windmill-powered operation. Baked them at 450 degrees. Ending this batch with Rockstar City 173 in the wreck. Keeps an eye on the ball and runs a clean line.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, we've got Irving, the captain, out there with Taylor. Then it's Shorty, and it's prime time at the point. Tonight, we've got two terrific teams from the East. This game, Greg, has been circled on the calendar for a while.
And Kevin, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. It could be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. These teams are that good. First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Damian Lillard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Raptors. The pass to Connaughton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's primetime, covered by Lillard. Here's primetime, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Let's see the block, ladies and gentlemen. I blocked Damian Lillard. And you know that it's going to be another rematch of Milwaukee Bucks. Look at Milwaukee Bucks. Look at that block. Yes, sir. That's a LeBron James block. Yep, that's a LeBron James block. Get that out of here.
Primetime's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Middleton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's primetime again, Toronto.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Here's primetime. Count it, good. Primetime's got 10 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Here's primetime, covered by Lillard, and he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Wide open look. Primetime grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Lays it up off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lillard scanning the floor. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's primetime. He's got 14. Bucket is good.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Giannis against Taylor. And Antetokounmpo inside. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To halt the run. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's prime time. He's defended by Connaughton, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, these defenders a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Hernan Gomez comes in for Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan leaves no doubt. What a finish.
Raptors leading by 13. Here's prime time. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Toronto, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. We've got DeRozan. Cameron Payne is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. Payne passes to Lopez. They get a hand on it. And DeRozan kicks to Payne. Down low. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And they pick up 2. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Hernan Gomez. Chris Middleton's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Damian Lillard in for Pat Connaughton. Pass to Lillard. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The captain, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Primetime's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Taylor against Giannis. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Portis. Drives to the hoop. And Portis throws it down.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And the shot goes in.
But every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Portis, the pass to Middleton. Three-pointer, Lillard. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've got 1:13 left here in the second, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First one falls for him.
Be right back.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. A big dunk at the end of the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Pass to the captain. On the wing, Irving. Payne covering. Irving passes to Primetime. Got that one up quick. And that's 31 points for Primetime.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Passes to Portis. Giannis outside. Now the pass to Lillard. Will it go? Taylor with a rebound. Here's Primetime. Again, Toronto.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And so it's Toronto in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it is.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. That's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Simmons is out there with Taylor. Then there's the captain. Then there's Boss. And it's Poole in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Connaughton. Guarded closely. Lillard from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Poole against Lillard. Puts up a deep three. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Three-pointer, Lillard, nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Here's Poole, and another basket for Toronto.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Chris Middleton. Here's DeRozan. He takes it in, and it's blocked. And here we go. Here's Boss. Buries it down low. Boss has got his first bucket of the night.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Milwaukee. Kicks it to Lopez. A second chance effort, and Antetokounmpo lays it up and in.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And he gets it back. And Poole launches it from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Good defense by Poole.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David.
Look at this. Look at the jab step. All kind stuff. Look at Silly 4-3. Splash.
Aldridge, David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Here's Poole, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And they double up DeRozan. Lillard dishes to DeRozan. Goes up from the top of the key. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
It's good on the putback. Taylor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Giannis kicks to DeRozan. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Yeah, and that's a strength of DeRozan, not to be underestimated. The opportunity to get the extra putback.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Poole. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Poole's got 8 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Lillard misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Boss, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Boss gets the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Toronto ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Cameron Payne. Antetokounmpo is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3-slot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Payne. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Poole.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Lillard with it. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night.
That's one thing about Willie. He has no trouble being aggressive, particularly when operating close.
Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And 11 points for Boss.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Lillard throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, Poole. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Got a hand on it. Taylor taking his time here. The shot. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The captain with the bucket.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
3-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
He was all alone on that one. 16 points for Boss.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Simmons. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and there it is for him.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for prime time.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim. No good. Toronto with the ball. Here he goes, and it's blocked. Lillard, right side. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Boss passes to the captain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Antetokounmpo. High post, Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Lillard. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.